All right, what is going on, fam? We are working on a new skill with estimating with doing two by two. So this is something that's kind of newer to anything you're going to be doing, but it's basically rounding and then being able to multiply. Okay, so this is not hard. It kind of links to that other video I made with the multiplying with zeros with 2 digit by 2 digit. So ultimately, that's what we're trying to get back to. So this is just taking it a step further so you can kind of ballpark where you're at. Remember, an estimate, okay, is not exact. All right, it's just an estimate, like we were saying. So let's take something straightforward. Let's say we got 39 times 12. Okay, so looking at those, you're going to think about how we estimate. All right. And when you estimate, you want to make sure that you are using numbers that are close. Okay. So in this case, you're always going to be rounded to the tens place. Okay. But sometimes you can round to the hundreds if you got a bigger number and so on and so forth. But for this section of problems, you're going to be rounding to the nearest tens. So looking at 39, okay, if we're rounding the nearest tens, we're obviously going to underline that 3, look to the right, and you probably know this already, but remember 5 or more raise the score. So that's going to make this into 40. Okay. And then that's going to change this 12. Okay. The 39 goes to 40. This 12, underline the 1, look to the right. All right. 12 is closer to 10. So we're looking at that. And now we have 40 times 10 to get our estimated product, excuse me. All right. And so again, go back to that video before. Okay. Base fact, our base problem is 4 times 1, which is 4. And then I got to add these two zeros in to get that product that's estimated. Again, this is not going to be your exact product. It's going to be an estimated product when you do that. Okay. So you may have problems that come up that say, hey, estimate these numbers and then multiply. That's ultimately what we're doing here. All right. So let's try another one here. Let's go. Let's say you have 32 times 57, okay? And they say, hey, estimate the product or find a estimation for this problem, okay? So again, we only have 2 by 2, so we can only estimate to the tens place. All right, we can only round to the tens place. So underline the 3, look to the 2. 2 is 4 or less, let it rest. So that's going to be 30, okay? And then 57. Underline the 5, look to the 7. All right, all rounding. That's going to be 60. Okay. Then base fact. Okay. Basic fact is 6 times 3, which in this case is 18. And I got to add 2 zeros. So that's going to give me a number of 1,800. Again, not exact. Okay. Just a basic product that's estimated. Okay. So like the last video, I'm going to put 3 problems up here on the board, try to solve them, okay, and then check your answers after you pause the video. So let's go. Our first problem. Whoop, got to make sure we get the pen there. First problem, let's go. 27 times 6, 7. That's for y'all. Shout out my class. Here we go. Number 2, let's go 33 times 45. And number 3, let's go 59 times 21. Okay. Pause this video, try these 3 problems, and then come back and see how you did. Okay. Remember to round and then solve. Go ahead and pause the video here and try to solve these problems. All right. Welcome back. Let's see what you got. So our new problem, you're making a new problem to be able to multiply. Okay. So the 2 is going to round up. So that's going to be 30 times 6 is also going to round up, so that's going to be 70. Okay. Base fact is 3 times 7 is 21. And I got 2 zeros to add on. That gives me 2,100. Okay. Give yourself a check on the paper if you got that one right. All right. Looking at problem number 2. We got the 3. Looking at the 3. 4 or less, we let it rest. So that's going to be 30 for this one, okay, for that 33. And then 45, underline my 4, again, rounding to the tens, because if you round to the ones, it's just a number, okay? That's going to round to 50. 5 or less, 5 or more, raise the score, excuse me. So that's going to be 50. All right, basic fact is 3 times 5, which is 15. Oh, and I got a little trigger happy there. Okay, 1,500. Okay. All right, there's nothing to this. All right, it's just estimating, making friendly numbers to be able to multiply. If you know your facts, this is a piece of cake. All right, my last one, 59. Well, that's obviously going to round to 60. It's literally 1 away from 60. So my new problem is 60 times. We got 21. 1's 4 or less, let it rest, so it's going to be 20. Basic fact is 6 times 2. All right, which is 12. And I got 2 zeros to add on. So we got 1,200. Okay. Hey, don't make this harder than it has to be. Okay. Math is easy. Everybody can do it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.